Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you are new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you get the most out of your skincare. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe below because we've got some fantastic content coming up and I'd hate for you to miss out on any of it. If you're one of our regular subscribers, thank you for your continued support. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another celebrity skincare reaction, this time on Gwyneth Paltrow. Controversial figure, some people love her, some people don't love her quite as much. Very much famous for her holistic, natural approach to beauty, to skincare and to well-being. She runs a product called, a company called Goop, very big online social media. She's really promoting that natural and holistic skincare and well-being to her army of loyal, usually female followers. Very inspirational. Hit the news in the last week for her sellout product, which was her Smells Like My Vagina candle. Not to everyone's taste, but here we are. Certainly, she's a very good businesswoman. Everything she produces sells out instantly. She's got an army of really passionate followers and believers, so she's clearly doing something right. And for her age, she has absolutely gorgeous skin. So again, be interesting to see what she includes in her routine. I always like to stress that there's been a real explosion in natural, clean beauty, makeup and skincare products in the last year to 2 years. I don't think clean, natural is bad. I certainly think where we can take out unnecessary ingredients, harmful ingredients, we absolutely should be removing that from our skincare routine. But I just think we need to learn, guys, that clean doesn't always mean better. It also doesn't always mean safe. So you can still have reactions to clean, to natural, to organic products. They can still damage your skin. So bear that in mind. It is, however, interesting to see if there's anything in this routine which we might want to incorporate into our own skincare and body care routines. I'll also highlight if there's anything that we just really should be avoiding and shouldn't be including. So without further ado, Gwyneth Paltrow and her Go to Bed, Get Ready for Bed with Me, part of the Harper's Bazaar web series. Let's start. This is what I mean, gorgeous skin.
It's been a long day. I need a nice, hot detox shower.
No idea what a detox shower is, but I'm sure we'll find out.
So right before I showered, I did my dry brushing routine. You can actually do this before or after the shower. I like to do it before. And this is our dry brush, which is professional strength. So it definitely does the job of exfoliation and improving circulation.
Goop is her brand.
When I was in the shower, I used my two favorite Goop Detox products. The first is this incredible Himalayan salt scalp scrub, which I cannot say fast 5 times in a row. It's this gorgeous shampoo with Himalayan sea salt crystals in it, so it really scrubs your scalp so clean while not drying out your hair. It's an amazing shampoo, very innovative if you ask me. And of course, our 5 salt detox body scrub, which has beautiful oils and all kinds of salts, and it just leaves your skin feeling so smooth and having a beautiful glow and getting you really clean, but also very hydrated at the same time. Right.
So, she started with a full body routine. Dry brushing. We'll start with dry brushing. So, it's an amazing way of improving circulation in the body. So, the body has a lymphatic drainage system, so it takes all the toxins, all the nasties, all the water out of your body through the lymphatic system. Sometimes our body, that system does slow down, and dry brushing, which is, well, what it is, brushing the skin dry, does help to really reinvigorate that circulation and get the fluids in the body moving to expel any toxins that you have. But it can also be great at dealing with things like cellulite. So I always say to people, cellulite creams don't work. The only way of actually dealing with cellulite is massage, and even then you have to accept that most of it is genetic and probably not going to shift much of it. But dry brushing is probably the most effective way of dealing with cellulite and other issues like that. So yeah, dry brushing is great. However, it's very abrasive on the skin. It is you're doing it dry. It's a manual form of exfoliation. it's using it dry. So I wouldn't be using it on the neck, the chest, certainly won't be touching the face with it. And I think really it's for the arms, the legs, places where the skin is a little bit more resilient and where you might need to have that circulation going. So certainly the backs of the legs and the front of the legs is a fantastic place to dry brush. The arms, if you don't have too delicate skin there, you can do it there, but I would avoid this area, and certainly the face and neck. Moving on to these scrubs. This is, I don't want to start on a downer, but this is why I hate lots of natural products. So salt, sugars, they're all natural. That's absolutely fine. They're also incredibly coarse. So you're taking salt, which is, I mean, if you rub table salt or kosher salt between your hands, you know how coarse that is. You're getting this Himalayan salt is in this, and she's rubbing it into her scalp. She's rubbing across her body. Those are the risk of micro tears and micro abrasions from doing that is really high, because that salt, you can feel it, how coarse it is. It's just really not a good idea. I don't know where the idea that scrubbing detoxifies the body. It doesn't. So she's worried about using this. She's concerned about toxins and things. She's using this to detoxify the body. It's actually not doing anything about that. The way to detoxify is to not put the toxins in the first place. So if she's living a very clean and healthy life, which I'm sure she is, you don't need to be using all of this. The scalp, like any skin on your body, regenerates. It doesn't need that harsh exfoliation that you're getting with these products. Absolutely, you should be massaging the scalp. So put the shampoo on, massage it into the scalp, and really get the scalp moving. But don't need to be using harsh scrubs on the body, on the scalp, certainly not on the face. So yeah, a really good example of how actually natural can still damage the skin, and in this case probably is. So I would definitely give those products a miss. Not to say you can't use a in-shower body oil. There's some really great ones out there, but this one has just got too much abrasion to it. Not worth it.
And now I'm going to do my nighttime face routine. So I start always with my exfoliating instant facial. This is, to me, like a professional facial in a jar. It is so efficacious, so I put it on. On the jar it says to only use it 3 times a week, but I use it every night.
No bueno.
I'm going to leave it on until it starts to really tingle. What I like so much when you get a professional facial is that there are always a couple of kinds of exfoliation. So we developed this instant facial to have an acid tingly exfoliation and then also a manual exfoliation. So after it starts to really tingle, which it's starting to do now, I wet my fingers a little bit and then I work in the manual exfoliant. And then I always like to do what I call the third exfoliation with a hot cotton washcloth. So
right, well, we'll stop there. So I'm exfoliating. I've spoke on the channel about exfoliating before. Chemical exfoliants are the way forward. Manual exfoliants, which are the abrasive, it's damaging the skin, it's tearing the skin. We are always too rough when we use them. The idea of them isn't that bad, but the problem is we're too rough when we use them. We like that rubbing abrasive sensation, so we really rub the product in as she was doing that. It's really bad for your skin, guys, so stop doing it. That product, the acids in there are great. So she's got BHA and an AHA acid in there. So what that's going to be doing is helping with any clogged pores. The BHA is going to flush out those pores, clean out the oil and the sebum buildup, and really get to work on the pores to make sure that they're as clean as possible. So that's really great. The AHA is going to slough off any dead skin cells that are on the surface. It's a fantastic, fantastic combination of acids. You don't actually need the manual. You certainly don't need the washcloth. So what she's doing is doing chemical exfoliation. Fantastic. Then she's scrubbing the heck out of the skin, and then she's rubbing a face cloth right over it. All of that is just exfoliation on exfoliation on exfoliation. It's too harsh to the skin. It's not needed. And actually, what I think she'd be better doing at this stage, if she likes that combination of BHA and AHA acids in her exfoliator, The Ordinary do their BHA and AHA Let's Peel mask, which I'll put it up there. That's a 3 times a week product, which is what this product recommends, even though she's doing it every night, and has the same ingredients, just without the harsh scrubs, which you just don't need. I actually don't like a product like this which says use it 3 times a week, because I think people forget, so it's not going to be as effective if you don't use it. But use something that's every night and you're getting the results built up over time. It tends to be less harsh, but you get those results over time, which is so much better. And definitely, if the instructions say use 3 times a week, do not use it daily. We have this tendency as people to always want to go to the extremes. Strongest product, use it as often as possible. It's actually damaging the skin, and your skin needs time to repair and to heal, and that's not giving it the option. So don't use this product. Use the ordinary, if you like that combination. Ditch the manual exfoliation, and the washcloth is doing nothing for it other than scrubbing her skin and causing irritation. Just bad step. So that's all rubbish.
I always love to use Vintner's Daughter. I love it. My skin tends to be on the drier side. But this isn't only a oil-based serum. April, the woman who makes it, says it's full of all kinds of fantastic things that really heal skin. So after that...
Right. So, yes, great product. Actually, it's a serum. It's an oil-based serum. It's packed full of oils. It's packed full of natural actives. It will calm the skin. It will hydrate the skin. It's a gorgeous product. It's very expensive, but actually it really is a lovely product. So no issue with that whatsoever. There's no active ingredients in there, so it's not like a high concentration of vitamin C to deal with pigmentation. She's not got any retinol in there or anything. So there's nothing active to be dealing with the skin, but actually as a product, it is really nice and it will hydrate the skin. After that quite harsh exfoliation she's just done, the skin is going to be quite raw. It's going to be quite dry. You need to replenish that, so actually this is a really good product to do that. So yeah, I think this is a lovely product, and I would check it out I'll leave a link below, but I would check it out if you haven't had a chance to already.
I go for my Dr. Barbara Sturm. She's Austrian, I think, so you have to say her name properly, which I just did not do. So I dab some eye cream. Very important part of the process. In the summer, I tend to use less night cream because we are on the East Coast and it's got nice humidity in the air. But if I'm in California, especially in the winter, then I use a nice night cream. Some other things that I love to use at night is body oil or a nice body butter. I really like the one by Beauty Counter. They make a really nice
That is a gorgeous body butter actually. So yeah.
Tonight we'll keep it really simple. We're in the summertime, so I'm just going to end it with some lip balm. And there we go, guys. It's time for me to get in bed. This has been fun.
Okay, well, okay, so that eye cream is fine. Again, we spoke about Dr. Barbara Sturm before. She's huge in LA. All the celebrities use her. She's a great facialist and esthetician. She's brought out her own line. Great products, but they're all very highly priced, and you can get them cheaper. You can get cheaper dupes elsewhere. I spoke about eye cream. I don't think you need an eye cream. I just use your moisturiser under your eye. In this case, she doesn't actually have a moisturiser. She's very selective. Sometimes she uses a moisturiser if she thinks she needs it. Sometimes she doesn't. Always use a moisturiser. It locks in everything you've done. It protects the skin, and it'll hydrate the skin overnight as you're sleeping. So always use the moisturiser, irrespective of where you are or what your skin is doing at the time. I would have personally, if she's going to use the eye cream, I would have put the eye cream on before I then put the oil on, because actually I saw she didn't take the oil under the eye anyway. So I would have personally used it before, because if you start putting the oil on, the cream won't sink in over the top of it. So, but that's a little bit of personal preference, but I would have put it on before I did the oil. I'm surprised there's no moisturiser in there. I think that's a missed opportunity. There's also no actives in her routine, so there's nothing to deal with any issues that she might be having. Now, she has gorgeous skin. I've spoken about that before. She clearly gets that from having a really good facialist. She's very clean in what she eats. She'll have a great facialist. She'll have a great team support her with that. She's lucky to have. With that routine, she's not going to be tackling some of the issues such as the first appearance of aging, which obviously at her age she should be looking to tackle. She might not have any pigmentation, so she might not feel that she needs vitamin C, but it'll still help with the glow. It'll still help to bring out the vibrancy of the skin, and certainly a retinol in there would help to renew that skin and help with any first signs of aging that she might be having. Gwyneths is very keen on the clean. All the products she used are what you would term clean beauty products. They're not bad products. Well, the scrub is a bad product, but The other products are fine. I think what we do is when we talk about clean, we talk about natural, we suddenly dump all the good stuff out of our routine. So we'll say, oh, we're not using a vitamin C because that's not clean, it's not natural. Well, it is. Vitamin C, it might be called ascorbic acid, but that's just the chemical name for the component. It doesn't mean it's not natural. And it doesn't mean that it's not clean. So you can absolutely have a vitamin C in the routine. Just make sure that you choose a vitamin C that's a natural formulation, so it's not full of preservatives, parabens, and things like that. Just be selective in the vitamin C you choose. Same with the retinol. If you're really worried, you can get a pure retinol, so well, as close to a pure as you can. So something like a Retin A, which isn't packed full of, as she would see, nasties, and you can still have a retinol in your routine. So I don't think clean means you have to chuck out all the actives in your routine and get rid of them. It just means you have to be a bit careful with the formulation and maybe a bit more selective on the type of product you use. So I think she's missed out a lot of steps, which I think is a shame. I really wanted to like Gwyneth, so I haven't got a strong opinion one way or the other. I think she's a fantastic businesswoman and she's clearly a really good advocate of what she believes in, which is that clean beauty. I just think she represents the clean extreme, so everything has to be natural and pure or you can't do it. And this routine was a really good example of how some of those products, like that scrub, can damage your skin, and by missing out on the actives, you're missing out on some fantastic skin enhancing actives which are also natural. So I'd say open your mind, guys. Definitely cut out as many nasties from your routine as you can, but don't just assume something that has a chemical name like ascorbic acid for vitamin C is a nasty because it's got that chemical name. Do the research, have a look into it, and if in doubt, add a comment below and I'll get back to you on whether I consider something clean or something that should be avoided. Definitely leave a comment on what celebrities you want us to cover next. I thought it'd be interesting to do Gwyneth because she's doing that clean beauty, which is very much a trend at the moment. There's loads of other celebrities that have shared with us their skincare, so let me know which ones you want us to cover next. Give us a thumbs up to let us know that you like this series. It's certainly really fun to produce, so I'd love to know if you guys are enjoying it. So give us a thumbs up and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.